Welcome back, speed hunters and car archaeologists. Today we uncover 10 Japanese machines so rare and bizarre that even hardcore gearheads might do a double take. These are not your everyday Skylines or Supras. From prototypes that never hit the streets to tiny K marvels that vanished into history, some of these legends are so obscure you will swear they were erased from existence. 10. Toyota Serra. The Toyota Serra earns its place on this list because it represents one of Toyota's most daring and unconventional creations. Yet it quietly disappeared from mainstream history. Designed as a futuristic compact coupe, the Serra combined lightweight construction with a surprisingly advanced chassis for its size, featuring a well-balanced suspension setup, front McPherson struts and rear torsion beam that delivered smooth, responsive handling. Its distinctive butterfly doors, panoramic glass canopy, and aerodynamic shape made it stand out as a design experiment that felt more like a concept car than a production model. Despite these innovations, limited production numbers and its Japan-only release kept it hidden from the world, making it one of those forgotten gems that gearheads still whisper about. Under the hood, the Toyota Serra came with a 1.5-liter inline 4.5 EFHE engine, producing 110 horsepower and around 97 pound-feet of torque. While not a powerhouse, its lightweight body allowed it to deliver lively, enjoyable performance for a small sports coupe. The Serra could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 10 seconds, depending on the model and transmission. Its blend of modest power, reliable engineering, and futuristic design makes it a memorable example of Japanese innovation that nearly vanished from automotive history. 9. Isuzu Piazza Impulse, 1981 to 1992. This was the Japanese coupe that looked Italian and paid the price for it. The Isuzu Piazza, also known as the Impulse, stood apart the moment it appeared. Penned by Giorgetto Giugiaro, its sharp lines, glassy surfaces, and minimalist shape felt more European than Japanese. In an era obsessed with either boxy sedans or flashy sports cars, the Piazza's restrained, design-led identity left it misunderstood. Under the hood, Isuzu offered a range of engines, including a turbocharged 2-liter inline-4 producing up to 140 horsepower and around 166 pound-feet of torque in later versions. On paper, those numbers were respectable, but the Piazza was never about outright speed. It was engineered as a balanced, refined coupe, quick enough to engage, but composed enough for daily use. Rear-wheel drive in early models gave it proper enthusiast credentials, while later all-wheel drive versions aimed to modernize its appeal. On the road, the Piazza felt stable and predictable rather than aggressive. The chassis favored smooth inputs, and the suspension was tuned for control over theatrics. Pushed too hard, however, and the car reminded drivers that it was designed with balance in mind, not reckless performance. This wasn't a car that flattered careless driving, it rewarded discipline. Performance figures placed the turbo models at 0 to 60 miles per hour in the low 8-second range, with a top speed near 130 miles per hour. But numbers missed the point. The Piazza's real strength was its design, ambition, and refusal to follow trends. The Isuzu Piazza didn't fail because it lacked quality. It failed because it arrived too early, too different, and too subtle. Today, it stands as one of Japan's most overlooked design icons. A car erased not by flaws, but by misunderstanding. 8. Autech Zagato Stelvio AZ1. The Autech Zagato Stelvio AZ1 is a micro-sports car that represents a rare collaboration between Japanese engineering and Italian design. Developed in the early 1990s by Nissan's tuning arm Autech and Italian design house Zagato, the AZ1 was built to be a high-performance K-car, combining compact size with sporty aesthetics and surprising agility. Powered by a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, the AZ1 was capable of remarkable performance for its diminutive size, and its unique gull-wing doors and wedge-shaped body made it stand out among the sea of conventional K-cars. Only a few hundred units were ever produced, mostly sold domestically in Japan, making it a rare gem that many international car enthusiasts have never seen. The Stelvio AZ1 is remembered not just for its rarity, but for its audacious design philosophy. In a market dominated by practical city cars, the AZ1 dared to be a miniature supercar, blurring the line between functional commuting and pure driving excitement. Today, the few surviving examples are highly collectible, yet the car remains largely forgotten outside Japan. The AZ1 perfectly illustrates how creative ambition in the Japanese automotive industry can produce cars that are thrilling, bizarre, and almost completely erased from mainstream history. 7. Suzuki Kara 1993 to 1995. This was a supercar idea shrunk to the size of a K car. The Suzuki